How do you feel about your transhuman cyborg transformation procedure? Was it worth it? I hope you don't mind me saying it, but you do look a little funny.
Yes, I feel positively transhuman. Do you like the outfit? I had to go for the eBay discount version, but I'm hoping to get R2-D2 next week.
Well, it does look a bit strange, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. What do you think the students will say?
I think they will be jealous. Everyone wants one of these now. My Apple iBrain means that I can constantly multitask. Even now I'm watching tomorrow's weather forecast and listening to Justin Bieber.
We tell students not to be distracted in class.
My students won't be. One of my new cyborg powers allows me to burn them slightly with a laser beam. I haven't quite got the knack of it, and I fried the cat yesterday, but I'm sure it'll work once I get the hang of it.
Will that improve the quality of their education?
Well, it might improve their grades.
I'm a bit concerned that we are moving too quickly into this new transhuman world. Of course, we should make use of technology, but we should also control it and not allow it to control us. Technogenesis for me is a dystopian prospect.
Sorry, Kendra. I'm busy now. Can we take a range check on this one?
Pardon, what was that?
Sorry, Kendra, who is my virtual friend in 22nd Life, wanted me to have acrobatic sex with her, but I said I was busy.
Very nice of you. Some people worry that the social dimension will disappear as our personalities become dislocated and fragmented.
No worries, I'm sure that won't happen. What did you say?
I was talking about the dystopian aspects of post-humanism.
Hold on, let me just Google that.
Think I'd prefer it if you answered.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, humanity is a temporary, flawed condition. The future of human evolution is in the direction of a post-human future state in which technological progress has freed us from the inconveniences of limited lifespan, sickness, misery, and intellectual limitation.
Is that so? Do you think the connection between technology progress and liberty is a little bit fluid and slippery?
Moist and sliding? Stop it, Kendra. Sorry, I was still in Google definitions. I'm back now.
I'm not entirely convinced that I have your full attention, and you do look like a pile of cardboard boxes. I was kind of hoping that we might get together sometime, but I don't see that happening now.
I could fit you in virtually. I want to dump Kendra, she is getting too demanding for my attention. I could introduce you to my donkey avatar, he's called Muffin.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I've got to rush now. There is a Google Hangout I have got to go to.
Is that what you want to do on Saturday night when people are supposed to be out enjoying themselves, dancing, chatting, and having a few drinks?
Of course, but there again I wouldn't just want to devote myself to self-indulgence. Work and play have become synonymous for me. You didn't realize, but I have been gambling on a Chinese football match as we have been talking. Strangely, I seem to have lost some money.
I think you're losing touch with your essential humanity.
Don't give me that humanist bosh.
That humanist bosh, as you call it, is the foundation of the civilized world?
You mean it is the last and declining cultural paradigm? Now we have cyborgs and we will take over the universe.
Okay, I've had enough of this. I'm going to talk to a real person. Who shall I talk to? I'll talk to Brad. Now, where did I put my phone?